Hello, my name is Abe. Welcome back to Dead Cells. Let's play another run, and I have no idea what we're gonna do, like usual. Let's see what we get out of the recycling tubes. Now, we could do another brutality run, because the last brutality run was freaking weird. Sonic Carbine is a fun run for tactics. Give me an early infantry bow. Yeah, this is what we want. Give me an early infantry bow. This should be very good for a brutality start. We don't have to roll brutality, but I like rolling brutality, and also, I guess I can just like keep shooting you, that works for me. I don't mind rolling brutality, I like brutality. We didn't really have an opportunity to do a non-range brutality run last run, because we kind of had some problems show up. Willy Billy, thank you very much for the bits. Oh my god, thank you for the shamrocks. Let's go for damage from projectiles being reduced. Yonk. Carrot. No thank you. Give me the scroll. And you know what? I'll go brutality. I'll go brutality. But I want to try to do a melee brutality run, because our last run was like weird ranged tactical weapon brutality, which was kind of a little strange. Dude, thank God for biters, right? I was actually, to think I was worried about going up there and fighting an elite. Turns out that was easy. Lego Lover says, yeah, it's just Binding of Isaac and Dead Cell runs on Abe's YouTube. I do have other things going up. I have some Monolith that I recorded that still needs to go up on YouTube at some point. I've just been a little bit lazy about setting it up. But Lego Lover, if you are curious about the YouTube, there's a billion playlists of things. Random skills. I like the skills except for the syringe. Can we get something else? I don't want to double damage oil grenades. So why don't we wait? Why don't we wait? We got plenty of opportunity to find stuff for free. Get out of here, you rats. Darn dirty rats, what the heck? It's always interesting when the camera glitches out when you use Telluric shock or something. It happens frequently when you hit like someone's shield or like a wall or a ceiling. It's just the weirdest stuff. Let's go with more brutality. Yeah, we'll roll brutality. I have to keep reminding myself that that's what we're doing, because sometimes the runs, sometimes they kind of, blur together a little bit. You don't know what you're doing. I'd rather take this. And maybe this can be our Lighthouse flawless attempt. We do have ice armor, which can keep us safe when we think we're gonna get hit. And it'll freeze the enemies, hopefully, so we know when we have been hit, or it'll just pop. And then, hopefully this will make it a little bit easier. I've been meaning to try ice armor against the Lighthouse minions, so seems good. Let's see what this leads to. Because I would still like to, actually I was gonna say I would like to replace the tonic. We just did. Da, da, da. Gotcha. Give me my arrows back, those are mine. Which weapon was it that you didn't get the arrows back when you killed an enemy? I don't know why in my head I'm thinking a turret, but you don't get ammo back from turrets anyways, so what the heck was it? Oh, it was explosive crossbow. Thank you for the reminder, friend. Right, explosive crossbow, you don't actually get the ammo back. Good to keep in mind for the future, when we actually end up doing more explosive crossbow runs. You jumped over my ice armor blast? Incredibly rude. Hold on, where are we going? What is this? Sewers? We could go to the sewers. Brutality against the Watcher is a little bit wonky, but I'm down. Hey, Quark, thank you for the gift sub. Oh man, what is that from? I can't remember. And after the song plays, there's a little like of like a score incrementing. What game is that from? That's gonna be on my mind. It's Mario? Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you finish the level, you get the Mario sound effect. You're right. I remember. Thought it was Zelda when you get a story item. No, that's well, I guess that's chest item or just any item, not necessarily a story item. You piece of trash. I have a shield. We should just use the shield. Which, is this the damaging shield? Inflict damage, critical damage if parry is successful. So it damages in an AoE. That's fine. Doesn't have to be a perfect shield, just has to be able to block those rampagers while we're here in the sewers. Because otherwise they're kind of annoying to deal with. Okay, stop spitting babies. How much mass do you have in your body that you can just keep spitting out babies? Highly, highly rude. I want this. Yeah. Uh-oh. Kinda got a little stuck there. No, thank you. I don't want poison. It happened again! The microphone just dies. I hate it. Why does that keep happening? I'm gonna have to like take all of the wiring apart, check to see what's up with it. I don't know, maybe the microphone itself is dying. I've had it for a few years. It's not old or anything, but it's still a good mic. It gets the job done. I don't want to have to buy a new mic. I think that's the thing. Dun, 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 dun. Tactics or survival, we get to pick. And it's not brutality, unfortunately. I think it's just random chance as to whether or not you will, oh, let's go. I think it's just random chance as to whether or not you're gonna actually be able to, you know, go for a primary or a secondary stat off of those scrolls. Like, there's a better chance of it being your offhand stats, but there's still a chance it could be like brutality survival, which is excellent because then you can, you know, actually still keep going for, you know, single power builds. Abe, you never want to invest in equipment. Yeah, equipment's expensive, dude. I got this microphone, gosh darn it, I'm gonna use it. 60 kills, perfect. Now there is 2 50% heals on the floor, but one of them is infected and one of them's not, so honestly, oh God. We'll just eat up before we leave the floor. This is actually a pretty good shield. It doesn't have any like effects on it. It's just a shield. It does damage when you block things, you know? It's not gonna stun lock enemies, interrupt patterns or timings or anything. It's like, hey, it's a shield. It does shieldy things. Hey, come here. I am about to run out of arrows, unfortunately. Yeah. Please. You one little dirty rat. He's not actually a rat, but he might as well be a rat. You dirty rat. You dirty rat. I didn't mean for that to happen. What kind of an elite are you? Well, you're not an elite that apparently does anything, so that makes my life easy. At some point, I'm gonna switch over to the Assassin's Blade. I'm just keeping the bow for now, just because it's a little bit easier to deal with. And honestly, I also feel like it might be easier to deal with this on the prison biome while we're cursed. But we'll see. Steph Koch says, I could send you a seed nearly guaranteeing a flawless lighthouse, double damage legendary infantry bow, plus phaser. Steph, I actually had a run. I got hit once on the lighthouse fight, and I was able to one-shot the servants. So I have a seed if I really wanted to, but I kind of want to just do it naturally, you know? I want it to happen when it happens. But honestly, it might be fun just to replay that seed of mine just so I can, you know, stomp. Just want to stomp on him. Say, you didn't get one up on me, I got one up on you. Servants. Servants of the damned. Ding. Collector's syringe. Who are we fighting? Watcher? You think this is good against tentacles? You think this is good against Lighthouse? Probably not, because you gotta run. You can't really run and jump with the collector's syringe. It doesn't really work that well. I think we're just gonna say no. I don't know why I thought that I would attack you with my shield when you ran at me. Thank you, biters. I'm loving the biters. I kill like 2 rats and all of a sudden I've got my own minions. Okay, so ramparts. Oh, this is ramparts. I thought this was gonna be the prison exit, because usually I feel like I have to backtrack to the teleporter on that exit, but I guess not here. We got a lot of stuff to do still. We got a lot of loot to pick up and sell. I'm sorry, okay? You know how often I have like 2,000 gold few? 2,000 gold. I did. You know how often I need just a little bit more gold to buy like one more heal? Not on this floor, we're not gonna need it, but in the future floors, absolutely. Hello. That was a good crit, what the heck? The scorpion we fought previously took 3 hits from the bow to kill. That guy almost died in 1. What the heck? Talk about standard deviation. Okay, what's up here? Ancient sewers. Corrupted prison. Still a few more things to do here. I guess we probably don't have to do any of this because we've already found the exit. It's just fun. You know, the reason why I play Dead Cells at this point, I don't really care that much about like the 100% completion, although it does give us, you know, good reason to play. I love the moment-to-moment gameplay and combat of the game. It's a lot of fun. Especially when you roll a ranged weapon. I gotta say it, because it's true. We've been through the door. There's like 6 enemies left. I mean, at this point... Well, actually, we gotta go to the corrupted prison. Oh, you know what? There's a teleporter down there, but we'll on the way to the prison, I'll finish off these last jokers. which are over here. Money. That's why sometimes you gotta loot. You never know when you're gonna find random cash. Primary damage dealer is biters. Hey, you know what? If the biters want to work for a living, I'll employ them. Thank you, biter. Thank you, thank you. You're gonna do well in this organization, biter. Good job, biter. We gotta go to the corrupted prison. Wait, this is the corrupted prison. Okay, I was gonna say, we have to go to the corrupted prison again. It's been a while since we've been there. We keep going in these other directions. Wait a minute, this is the corrupted prison. We have 61 kills. I don't know if we had 60 previously, but that's another good reason to maybe, you know, actually kill everything. All right, we have disengagement. No mercy would be extremely great, because we're probably going to still use the bow for the floor, so I will take no mercy. Kill things a little bit faster. Let's do it. Heck, if this turns into an infantry bow run, I'm still happy with that, but I've still got the Assassin's Blade in my back pocket. Lacerating Aura, very good. It's actually absurdly good, and I think I'm gonna take it over to Telluric Shock. Ice armor can protect us, the shock can kill things, but so can the aura, and in fact the aura can do a little bit more damage than the shock, it's just not quite as instantaneous. The shock sometimes does have a little bit of awkwardness with use, so this might be a little bit better. I think either choice is totally acceptable, but I kind of want to mix it up a little bit. Not quite sure why the ice armor popped. Oh, never mind, it didn't. It was just the enemy. Makes sense. Okay, I really don't want to deal with you. Why did it take so many hits to kill you? Oh man, that's not good. Legendary equipment, oh, beautiful. Because I always want to have to deal. Oh no. This is a bit of a risk. Oh, good. I remember this. This is where this same level, the same area had an issue with the level generation. What hit me? It's like I remember this. Look. Am I happy? No. Clearly I'm not that happy with this. Hey, get out of here. Enemies are not getting as stunned as I would like them to be getting. All right. Get this, get the scroll. We'll jump back in there. Yeah. Oh, yeah, about 5 tiles to the left of where this challenge rune was on the floor. Once I had the challenge rune move from the floor to the wall. Like in the air, like where my head is. It was very strange. It was very awkward. People in chat telling me, there's a rune! And I'm like, no there isn't. I went through the entire level, I didn't see it. And they're like, but it was there! Good lord. Point blank is still pretty good for infantry bow. I guess that's true because probably whenever you hit the crit, it would trigger for point blank and give you a damage bonus. I'll have to think about that. Hey. Ice shock. Oh, oh, beautiful, baby. Look, I'll take ice shock. I kind of refuse to take bugged equipment though, because it is bugged. The visuals don't match what's actually happening, so I don't even know how you can aim it. Does seem like that would be kind of annoying to deal with, honestly. We'll think about it. Hey, come here. Let's do this later. Let's clear the malaise first, shall we? I need to maybe at some point think about getting a better ice armor, but it like level doesn't really matter on it. You'll get different effects, sure, but really just having it is good enough. If you have ice armor, you have the protection that you want. Oh, that's lacerating aura. That's the visual of that going away. How is this working so well? I guess he's died. Didn't notice that at all, all right. All right, so there's ice shock. It is a legendary ice shock, but like, does that make it any good? Hey. I'll go look at it. I'll go look at it again. Dual bind, ice shock, and a bow. How about Boy's axe and ice shock? How about Boy's axe and Yumi's bow? We effectively had that on the last run. Slows down enemies during 3 seconds. Inflicts critical hits on targets standing in water or covered in oil. Plus 30% damage to a slowed down target. The damage is so bad. 700 DPS. My starting infantry bow does triple that. Is this any good? Also, you don't even need to dual bind. So you can just spam both X and Y. Be like, whoa, dodge roll, hit you, dodge roll, hit you. Get armadillo pack for the shield in your set. Actually, you know what? What about, we could put this, oh no, I don't know. Cause like, who cares about the slow, you know? Like, okay. I look at an item like this, okay? And I think to myself, what's the point of the slow? To make it easier to maneuver around the enemies and kill them. But if we have a high damage weapon anyways, we won't care about slowing down the enemies because they're gonna die in one hit. Bosses we might want to slow down, but that interrupts the patterns of the bosses. How is this gonna help us? Let's say we go to the caverns. Does this help us against the birds? I guess, you know, it'll slow them down so we can get behind them. Does this help us against the pounders? I guess, you know, it keeps him in his animation for longer. Freaking... And at some point I do want to use Assassin's Dagger, which I guess we could start using immediately. So like, what if we do this? Hit him with the slow, get in there, hit him with the dagger. Hit him with the slow, hit him with the dagger. Slow him down, hit him with the dagger. Slow him down, hit him with the dagger. And the Assassin's Dagger does put oil on a target, so we can hit him with the crits on both weapons. What about that, huh? 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 There you go. Let's try it. As someone who does not understand the, as someone who doesn't understand this at all, why not? Let's do it. Cavern slow works for all of them except for ground shaker. You're right, the pounder doesn't actually get slowed. No, he does get slowed. It doesn't work for the giant, I know that much. Doesn't it work for the pounder? I don't know. All right, what do we got here? We got Tonfus. Half the damage of the... Wow, the crit from the Tonfus is almost the same damage as the Assassin's Dagger non-crit, so no thank you. And then... Ancient Sewers. Roll aura for damage on slowed down targets. For the dagger, it's like plus 40%. We could, it's not that meaningful though. I'd rather not spend the money re-rolling this now. I'd rather save the money and re-roll it later. All right, let's see what happens here. No mercy, disengagement. I do love Predator. That's a personal choice. I love being invisible. And indivisible. I love having a prime root. Oh good, traps, which means no enemies. Okay, so slow him down. Oh, don't go this way, we'll do this later. You slow him down with a little Y. You smack him in the back with a little X. Little Y, little X, little Y, little X, easy. I don't know if you can hit me from that side. I don't think you did. I don't think you did. Let's see if we can get a better amulet. Yeah, Predator is just insanely good. Flawless. A little slow. I'm not a big fan of the flawless. I get hit a lot. I still use that excuse. It's a good excuse. Oh God. Hello. Actually, you know what? We're doing this in the wrong direction. We gotta go down here. Excuse me. Ah! Hold on. You're wondering why I'm running away like a coward. It's because there were two elites, and I wanted the pause room so we're not incrementing our melees at all. All right, hey, random weapons, awesome. We'll come back to this in a minute. Ooh, bounce blade. The Assassin's Dagger is probably better. Flawless is overrated, says Arm Knock. You trying to knock me? Is that a joke? Is this some kind of joke to you? Me trying to get a flawless, some sort of a joke? Okay, didn't see you. I'm noticing something. What I'm noticing is that this isn't working with Predator. I can't really... If I have Predator active, I don't slow. I should not be slowing. That's what I'm learning. Because if I use the ice shock, I lose my damage bonus from the invisibility. That's actually not bad damage. So we're gonna be a little bit careful about how we engage enemies. Vitality. More food, as expected. This is the wrong direction, but there's a teleporter over here. Catch you later, rat. You dirty rat. We need to get mapping so we know if there's gonna be a curse on this floor, because the next boss, a little sketch with a brutality build. I get the timing for that pretty well. That's a weird place for you to spawn, just saying. I would not recommend. Stop it! It's like, couldn't actually hit the ice shock particles. I guess they're a little too slow. Wait, we'll get the money later. We gotta move! Ice shock, very good for dealing with bats. 4150. We'll go 50 on this. So we're not invisible, so we should really... What? They went into the water. If we're not invisible, we should always... Okay, that was a bad place for me to be, apparently. Remember, if we're not invisible... Ice shock. If we're invisible, normal attack. Blood shield. What is our current shield? Frontline shield. Melee attacks do more damage for 6 seconds after a parry. It's actually a very good shield, and this one is worse leveled. What the heck was that? I have no idea what that guy was doing. He had the exclamation mark over his head for like a year. Man, I am not a fan of ice shock so far. Again, and it's for like the same reason I'm not a fan of a lot of weapons that inflict status effects. It just interrupts the enemies too much. As you saw from that shield boy, I almost like dropped down into his face like 4 times. Why did you teleport there? Oh god. They did get me. Then again, when it works, it works. Slowed enemies can't be parried, change my view. That is essentially exactly how I feel. Wait, does this show? No, extra jump. I got excited. I was like, did the amulet have show secret walls? No, it didn't. We'll get the key, don't worry. It's a shop. Okay, well this is a little sketch. Yo, ice armor's like kick-ass. Hey. The ability to absorb a hit and then freeze all enemies around you, I have severely underrated this ice armor. Oh god, this is nearing the end. It is the end, never mind. Oh, it's a grappling hook. Mr. Crook. It's also a lore room with a food item? All right, well, I mean, I definitely appreciate it. I mean, I'll get to full health before we fight the boss. I don't care. How's that malaise looking? Can't tell if it's going up or not. Still have a lot to do on the floor, though. Well, we did get full mapping. Actually, by a lot to do on the floor, I guess what I should say is that we have nothing left to do because we actually killed everything when I thought I wasn't. I thought I was kind of going a little bit fast here. Apparently not. Fair enough. Keep stacking up that brutality. What's left? What's left? Enemies, enemies. Food, 67%. All right, we'll go get that food and then we'll get out of here. Skedaddle skadoodle. There's gonna be a little bit of backtracking for this, but there's just so much stuff that we ran past. Like this, for instance. A free grenade. Do we even want it? 5,000 damage is pretty good, but I gotta admit the damage from the lacerating aura is not to be underestimated. Okay, so go down here to serenade. I don't really want a serenade, so goodbye. I'm not gonna do that weird maze just for, you know, one serenade. You know, I think I will just dump the amulet though. I like this current amulet with 2 stacks of red brutality mutations on it. Lightning rod, no thank you. I gotta use lightning rod again, like on a proper tactics run. It'll be fun. And now, weapons, weapons. Spartan sandals. Fire. Queen's rapier, oh, Jesus. Wow, that is so bad. The crit is the same as the Assassin's Dagger, which is 3 levels lower. Wow. Not what we're looking for. New infantry bow? I don't think the Assassin's Blade can actually crit the boss, can it? Well, that'll make this an interesting fight. Probably not the best weapon selection to go up against them, but you know what? Doesn't have to be perfect, just has to work. And it just has to work once. So don't eat this food, eat the other food. Good old cheesehead, that's what they call me. Good cheesehead. Ooh. Let's get that guy. I know well, I haven't looked at the shop yet. Is this gonna be another weapon shop or a skill shop? Probably skills. Right, there's a grappling hook up there I completely forgot about. Well, you know, it's too good to pass up. I gotta take it. We'll lose out on lacerating aura, but who cares? Grappling hook's damage is just insanely good. I'm gonna re-roll the affixes on it, so I don't mind losing it for the time being. Or rather, taking double damage for the time being. But grappling hook is just so much fun to use. A good grappling hook weapon is insanely good and fun. Although, why is the weapon glowing? It stopped glowing, okay? It was just glowing for a little bit, which kind of made me a little bit scared. Another of Zerg, welcome to the stream. You did make it once. Finally. Thanks for being here. Yeah, less re-roll it, or rather, restock it. Baylor could have been interesting, but I don't think for this boss. Not a lot of walls that we can really push the tentacles up against, because we don't want to be near the walls. If we are near the walls, the tentacles can easily come up underneath us and do the sweeping attack, which we'd rather not have happen. All right, crypt it is. Reroll the affixes. Use ice armor because it gives you lots of invulnerability. You can maybe use it to get a flawless. So reroll this. Increases your movement speed after killing an enemy. Do better. Do better? Do better? Yeah. All right, I don't know how that plus 15% damage is actually gonna work, but we'll take it. Still have the Assassin's Blade, which kind of blows, but still spreads oil. This spreads oil, so we don't really need the ice shards to spread oil. Plus damage to a slowed down target, sure, there you go. Okay. Then we still have Predator. We're gonna want Predator, so I don't mind holding it. There's nothing really that I would like to take for the boss fight. Well, except for Scheme. Your next attack does plus 1600 damage, which I think does get multiplied by grappling hook. So it would do a lot, but we're gonna reroll the mutations to get back to Predator anyways. Or would we? No, we would probably get rid of No Mercy. How much is it to reroll right now? 1,000? Then it'll be 2, then it'll be 4. Scheme? All right, you know what? Give me Scheme. No Mercy. And then Disengagement just in case. Disengagement is just like... Since I was told just how much better than YOLO it actually is, I will never not take this mutation. Blade Air says, the last time I did this fight with the Assassin's Dagger, I kind of wish I had died by elevator instead. Well, hopefully I'll be okay. I mean, honestly, I don't know why the camera zoomed out. Honestly, this is not going that badly. The damage is there. Oh, god damn it! As soon as the ice armor wore off too. You freaking game. Oh my god. That time I just kind of stood there like an idiot. Hey. I don't know why no tentacle did the sweep. There it is. Protecting me on that one. I mean, this is good practice too. Yeah, thanks to having the ice shock, it's not that bad of a fight. Not as bad as it could be, I suppose. Well, okay, well, you know, also don't freaking die. We're not gonna die, we got disengagement. But, you know, lesson learned and also good practice for ice armor. Basically, if nothing ever goes my way, I just say, hey, it's practice. Just practice, just practice. I don't care about flawlessing this one, it's just practice. What, you don't practice? Everyone practices. Everyone practices, you dummy. This is the only path to get to the graveyard, isn't it? Yeah, because you could go from the Black Bridge to the Sanctuary. I don't really want to go to the graveyard, though. I don't really want to go to the Sanctuary, though. Let's go here. It's rough, but I'll do it. Graveyard is the food shop. Here, my plan is to not ever get hit ever again. So, honestly, we're not gonna need the food shop. We'll be fine. Because we're just not gonna get hit ever again, obviously. So we want Scheme and Predator, and then we still want Disengagement. We're gonna lose No Mercy, but that's fine. Yeah, because, you know, this is going to be the run that we flawless the Lighthouse fight on. So, you know, we're not going to need any flasks at that point. We'll be fine. You are annoying, because you turn your back away from me very frequently. That's what Ice Shock is for, isn't it? Shock ya! Shaka! Oh god, look at the, like, wind up on that attack animation. If you don't kill when they're hit by the Ice Shock, you basically just got a GTFO. Because if you don't kill them with the if you don't kill them on the first hit, they're just gonna be horribly annoying to deal with. You have a legendary pyrotechnics. What? Well, it's got to be better than Ice Shock, right? Do fire and ice? How about just fire and fire? Look, we're gonna be, we got time to think about this. We're gonna be going through the level twice. Should probably kill the enemies as I go so that they don't stack up too much, but I'm lazy. Dude, the game, what is with the game? Does it trying to turn enemies into elite, does that spread? Is that like a virus? What the hell? Okay, you know, this is getting ridiculous. Still gotcha. Hey, come here. Oh good, a legendary heavy crossbow. Like I needed any more choice on this run. Although I will admit, grappling hook heavy crossbow does seem like a good idea. Maybe I can one-shot some enemies with that. What the hell? Sanctuary's bugged? Could be the Sanctuary level itself, I suppose. Yeah, I think it's the Sanctuary level because the statue enemies that are frozen somehow interact with Melee's elite transformation. I don't know how, but it does. And not in a very good way. Oh my lord. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna leave them so when we get cursed, we can just come in here and kill them. Don't let me forget about that crossbow. I kinda want it. I love the idea of, we should really be stacking one stat now. I really like the idea of popping a grappling hook heavy crossbow and seeing if I can kill the Lighthouse servants in one hit. I think that would be very funny. Oh my god. Hate that. That's why I'm... Oh, goodness. We need health. Okay, look, we gotta deal with some of these enemies here. Hey. This is why I love the grappling hook. It's just so good at killing things. You have an enemy in front of you, you can just kill it. Hey, knock it off. Hey, knock it off. Oh God, it's one of you. Hey. Oh goodness. Oh no. Hold on. Was there food? We gotta heal. We gotta heal, but we gotta run away before we get telefragged. I don't mind, I don't mind. It's a good time to use the heal. Do I wish I went to another biome? Well, I don't know, we got a heavy crossbow out of it, so maybe not. Okay, high brutality. We're not gonna dual scale this though. We're gonna go brutality because I really, really want the most damage bonus possible on the grappling hook. That's gonna be key. Blowgun Crusher. Not what we're looking for. Okay, well, let's make sure we actually kill you. Letting you live would be a bad thing. It's just such good damage. Hey. Don't forget you still have Ice Shock for the time being. Boy, this has no effect on you. We'll still go this. That says, can't believe how buggy this game is. Yeah, you know, indie developers, am I right? I mean, Monolith has a bug where you can diagonal dodge through teleporters. Freaking... Brutality. No, it's a brutality. There's a lot of enemies remaining. That's good, because we gotta still find that cursed chest, and then hopefully not brick it up and die. Hold on. So I just wanted to make sure that my microphone was still working. Remember the bats? The heck? I'll remember the crossbow. Oh, right, the bats. I'll remember the crossbow and the bats, I suppose. Same room, different bats. Remember the bats. Grenade bats. Gotta remember the door was in too. Explorer's Instinct. There's the cursed chest right up ahead. No enemies between here and there. Fantastic. Scroll fragment. So the bats are easy kills. Flamethrower turret, not what we're looking for. Keep scaling brutality. 3.4 seconds of invisibility. Your next attack does plus 3,000 damage. I don't know how that's gonna work on the crossbow. Like, will it do 3,000 damage per crossbow shot? I got no idea. Which one was it? Was it this one? Now I gotta look. In before it dies to bats. If I die to bats, we're never playing Dead Cells ever again. Oh God, no, not this one. Do you know there's a setting to remove the cursed pop-up window? What do you mean cursed pop-up window? I have to go this way, don't I? Easy. Oh my God. Right. Jesus. Hey, health. We should have just teleported. I'm gonna go back. Like, in theory, I can do this. Why even risk an iota of damage when we can just teleport and go through the other door? Message telling you about curse. I actually don't mind the message. I honestly didn't even recognize that it was there until you mentioned it to me. Wait, that is the right door. I don't like it though, because I don't like the enemies that were there. What about this? Who's down here? Okay, who else do we have? There's one dude over there, okay. We're gonna do this extremely slowly. And the bat room is off limits because there's about 1 billion enemies in the bat room. Okay, that, I never want to talk about that ever again. You can just F right off about that one. Hey, Nambi, I'm not thirsty, but thank you for the hydration check. Actually, that seems pretty good at dealing with those boys. Well, I'm in the bat room. Unfortunately, I gotta kill 6 million enemies to get to the bats. So I think what I'm gonna do is actually just wait 10 seconds. It's a pretty good bow. It's actually not like that much more damaging than our assassin's dagger, but I guess it'll scale better. And also, I mean, it is a little bit more kind of guaranteed damage, and it will scale better. It's a level 7 versus a level 6, so. I don't know exactly how the legendaries scale. Do they actually, so like when you put one scroll into red, and red items get 15% better, do yellow items also get 15% better, or do they get like 20% better? Because it feels like they scale even faster than, you know, the sum of two stats, you know what I mean? It does seem like they scale even better. They just scale with your 2 highest and that's it? It doesn't feel like it. It doesn't feel like it, but I guess as you progress through the game and you keep getting the partial scrolls, it does make a difference. All right, so we got a reload. We have a heavy crossbow shot. We're gonna get rid of ice shards. You see Spartan shoes. I gotta do that for an achievement. Use Spartan shoes. We're going to get rid of the assassin's blade, and we are going to leave. Kill rhythm I was actually thinking about. I did that once before. I tried to use kill rhythm with the heavy crossbow. 48,000 damage per attack versus 7,000 without the crit enabler. That's pretty good damage. Random skills. We want a better grappling hook. Same. Should have gone for ice armor then. All right, never mind. Hello? There's some food. Okay. Pardon? Fantastic. You know, that's exactly what I want to see. You see all that nonsense? He's following me too. He's like, I see you. What's going on, buddy? Okay, you know, maybe not my favorite encounter. Didn't think this jerk would fire a bomb at me while I was dealing with everything else. I didn't know they could walk out of the range of the crystals. They absolutely can. and it's fantastic when they do that. I hate like leaving legendary equipment behind, but it's probably in our best interest. So there's plenty of food. I'm not worried about taking some damage. We're gonna go up here. We're gonna get the food. We got a very lucky medkit drop, and honestly, could use a little snack. I'm a little bit peckish, so then we're gonna grab one of these. Now, where are we going? I don't know. I've kind of lost track of what I'm even doing on the floor with all this talk of curse and legendary heavy crossbows. Shots piercing? You're right, it does not have shots piercing. That's the first thing we're gonna re-roll. We gotta get shots piercing on it. When we fight the Lighthouse, we don't need it. But getting to the Lighthouse, we're gonna need it. Since we can't hold two weapons, we're forced to rely entirely on this slow-ass crossbow. That is, like, that's good damage. Nothing surviving a single hit, so I can't really tell. You know what? I should not crit and shoot one of those guys. That'll tell me. I can't really tell how this is gonna work on the bosses. I can't really tell if they're gonna get the benefit of all crossbow bolts getting the damage or not. I need one of those pounders to be alive. Those golems, rather. I keep calling the pounders, the ground slammers, whatever they're called, in the caverns, golems when they're not golems, and I can't call the golems golems when they're golems. Fantastic. Good job, brain. That's the exit. Right. Pyromaniac. Ground shakers, yes, pounders. Never gonna remember ground shaker. What kind of a name is ground shaker for a golem? Am I right? Pyrotechnics. I just don't know if I should hold a shield. I don't think we should. I think we should rely on the crossbow to do what we need it to do. But we also don't need this because we're never gonna use it because we're gonna use the crossbow. Okay, so stick with the crossbow. We're gonna leave. We're gonna go to the caverns, if you can believe that. And I'm doing it because I want a better grappling hook. I wanna get a better grappling hook and then have nothing stand in my way between absolute destruction. What's the orange bar above the health? Says Code Maiden. First of all, welcome to the stream. Second of all, don't worry about it. It'll be a while until you have to care. It's the pain meter. The higher that meter is, the more in pain I am. Let's leave. Well, I think we're good. I think we've done everything. Attack speed worries me. I do worry about maybe it being a little bit slow on the LT. I'm actually thinking, like, what if? Hear me out. I should not have sold some of these weapons in that case. What if we get a different weapon to use for the floor? Something that's a bit faster. Like, what about an infantry bow? Grappling hook infantry bow. Everything should die super quickly, right? So let's hold it. See if maybe I can get, like, balanced blade. Okay, hold on. Get here. Look, okay, there you go. 6 to 18,000. Balanced blade does more on a non-crit. We got plenty of money. Acrobata pack with legendary pyrotechnic could have been bonkers. Nah, because Acrobata pack it only fires the first shot of a multi-shot combo, right? So we would never get the big final pyrotechnic shot, I think. Unless I don't know how Acrobatic Pack actually works, but I don't think it would have worked. You want a melee attack, I think. So let's go Balanced Blade over the infantry bow. We got plenty of money. No, that's the one I want. So if we need to, I'll just sell this. We could just roll Balanced Blade instead of the heavy crossbow for the floor fights because it's faster. We can switch to the crossbow when we're actually fighting the bosses. That is my thought process. Yeah, the tactics mutations would be weak, but I guess maybe it would have some sort of a possible synergy. I don't know, like maybe the fire would do full damage. Okay. Scheme seems overkill. Oh, Scheme is definitely not overkill. Scheme is how this run is gonna work. Kill Rhythm is still tempting on the crossbow, I will admit that, but I don't think it's gonna matter that much, because I'm not gonna be, like, here's the thing about Kill Rhythm. If you're attacking quickly, you want it. When are we ever attacking quickly with the heavy crossbow? We reload, we get into combat, we grapple, we shoot, and if something doesn't die, I'm not gonna stand there and go, hold on, Bluebird. Hold on, Slammer. Oh, thank you for waiting. No, we're not gonna do that. I don't think the tactical reloading being faster really matters, and we only have 3 points in survival, so I think we're okay there. Sapphire Amulet. We're gonna get better amulets on the next floor, so why don't we bump up our health? It actually does not reduce our damage output at all, believe it or not. It's a tactic variant of Scheme. It's for ranged attacks, yeah. I don't know why I'm looking at you like there's something important there. I'm just focusing. Still have Ice Armor 6, which is great. Which we're never gonna upgrade because I don't care. You know what? We don't need Scheme because it's melee attack. Right, we should get rid of it. We should get rid of Predator too. No. We should keep these for the floor, use the blade. When we fight the boss, we'll switch it off. Okay, so let's start here. It's good, but we do want piercing. It's 40% damage to a burning target? Victims burn when they die. Funnily enough, plus 40% damage to a burning target plus 15% damage is insanely good and would absolutely work well with the legendary pyrotechnics, but that's fine. Plus 20% damage, shots explode into a toxic cloud. You know what? No, I don't need piercing. We're not gonna use this for the floor fights. We're gonna use the sword. Okay, stop re-rolling this. Yes, that plus damage on a poison target. Tell you what, they're gonna be poisoned. Okay, we got a synergy there. We're gonna roll melee. This is fine. We're actually just fine to go. We're gonna use Balanced Blade. This, well, but with the sword. For the floor, should kill everything. And now that I think about it, we don't even need piercing for the floor. You wanna know why? How often are there 2 enemies on top of each other? We're not dealing with the graveyard where every enemy is protected by like 6 rats. No, we're okay. Da, da, da. By the time Abe actually manages to complete the Lighthouse and Dead Cells, his Isaac backlog will actually be caught up, says Nambi. I mean, I've done the Lighthouse. I'm just going for the flawless, so I can get the outfit. So we're gonna go until we find a teleporter, which should be pretty soon. I mean, I guess we could use this until we don't need it anymore. We don't even need to really do the tactical reloading for the most part. But I will still probably swap out for the balanced blade because if we have the mutations, let's take advantage of them. And this is still gonna be pretty kick-ass. F the melee. So the problem that I don't like is that it's slow and that I worry about birds. We can engage every enemy with the grappling hook. They're gonna die anyway, but if I need to move quickly, the crossbow's gonna lock me down. Like, this is perfect. Yeah, this is working fine. Sure, it might not be the absolute best. But it's going fine. I took a hit because he fires 2 projectiles, so. It's a little unfortunate, but I wasn't gonna kill him with the heavy crossbow anyways. You know, areas like that where there's 2 enemies adjacent, we gotta go faster. We need something like the sword. And we're just going full brutality. I want this run to be a fatality. No. This takes a long time to do that room. Hello? Smoke bomb we could also take, but first invisible attack inflicts plus 941% damage. Okay. You know where I'm going with this, right? You know where I'm going with this, right? What about this? What about this? That did 17,000 damage? Why does that feel like it didn't do as much as I thought it would? What the hell? I feel like that did not do as much as it should have. But I guess using the grappling hook, then the smoke bomb maybe prevented the grappling hook effect from working? Yeah, okay, it doesn't work with grappling hook. It doesn't stack. Fair enough. Chat even knows the answer. Glad to hear it. You son of a... I will admit, yes, the crossbow would be killing things faster, but I think ultimately it would be slower, and I would take more damage. Oh, good lord, I don't want to do that. Hey. I feel like for these room fights, we need to be a lot more mobile. This is helping me to do that. Okay. I mean, everything's going just fine. Dun. Gita Quirk says, it tickles me the disgusting worm says, hey you. Everything says hey you when they spawn. It's just like a constant series of hey you. What a fall. Okay, perfect. Perfect. Had to deal with you somehow. Hey. Okay, like, It's not really that fair that he knows where I am when I'm invisible. Kind of a jerk thing to do. Okay, that was a bad use of that. We just went down this place. Get out of here. I know enemies keep spawning in. We gotta go. Oh my god, disengagement. I don't have a shield for this. I can freeze him though. Dude, the lightning aura on that is just absurd. The lightning aura on that is just ridiculous. Actually absolutely absurd. Random weapons. If we get something good and new for the floor, I would like it. Apparently I didn't even get a confirmation prompt. You know what? It actually makes sense. Can we get a shield? We don't need a shield. We got this. Yeah, we're not gonna get the crit value, but the backstab value is gonna be absolutely worth it. But now I have 2 swords in case I need them. Hey. You jerk. There's another little bug there. I think it's a bug that they can like teleport backwards when you hit him with the grappling hook. He's like, I don't want to die. Excuse me, I did want to kill you. The king left one of his statues here? Is there no end to his ego? Thank you for the crystal box. Better than nothing. Better than a slap in the face. Whatever, we have infinite money. Surely, at this point, we have enough money. I'm not gonna let the rat live. Legally, they cannot be grapple hooked without their permission. Yeah, there are laws in Dead Cells? Thought the law was just don't die. Having a shield would actually help me a lot. Just thinking about this floor. Because these guys are highly annoying. Oh my god, there's a big food. Well, brutality still. Disengagement's here, so we don't need to pick that up right now. It's another one. You had to go, because you were gonna turn into an elite. Now you're turning into elite. Would prefer that didn't happen. You son of a... Still have disengagement. As long as disengagement doesn't activate, we're not gonna eat the food. Okay. Keep going survival. Love finding the runes on the floor. Wish there was more food, but we did find some food, so we should be able to get up to nearly full health. I wonder how this is gonna work on the giant. I do kind of want to fight the giant. I think this'll be well against him. I don't know. Whoops, did not mean to be here. Also, use this more. While you're using invisibility, you might as well go a little bit more ham. This is gonna be the end of the floor. Hello? Hello? Oh. I wonder what my favorite thing about brutality is. When I pick up a scroll, I don't have to scroll. I just hit accept. I do love being invisible for like a million seconds. That's fantastic. Machete and pistol. No, thank you. I can't drop items, can I? Otherwise, I would like to drop this other weapon so I don't accidentally use it, because it's not as good. They should nerf brutality by randomizing the stat order. You! How dare you recommend that? I'll lose my primary advantage. Oh, come here! I hate those guys. Uh-oh. 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 What the heck? I think this worked. Hey, come here. Random skills. Can we get another grappling hook? No. 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 Oh. Well. Oh my god. I must have missed like, oh my god, I must have missed like 10 teleporters. Do you see this nonsense? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. It's like, hey, why don't we just freeze your ass for a second? Like, relax. I like that I'm still invisible holding this up. I mean, you're hopefully you're understanding why I decided that, you know, going for a melee weapon was the right call, at least so far. You know, we're able to get through these rooms extremely quickly, which is amazing. Oh, come on. Don't waste my time. I'm gonna kill him. I'm gonna kill everything. I'm gonna kill everything. I'm gonna kill them all. Thank you. Thank you. Also, I hope people are looking for like floor runes and everything, because I'm not. Maybe we'll even like go through before we're done and just do like another pass. Because I would love to get as much as I can from this floor. Weird place for this to be. So, you know, let's do it right now. Kind of just like look at the ground as we walk here, see if there's anything that we missed. Man, if I could get another, like, challenge rune, that would be, like, it's sick. To get another scroll for free. Without even having to do anything. I need a new amulet. I'm actually very surprised that we only picked up, like, one amulet. You know how many enemies we killed? Were none of them elites? I really wanted to, get an amulet that didn't give me 2 points in tactics, but I guess here we are. Oh well. We're gonna have to settle at some point for an amulet that just gives us, we'll have to settle for an amulet that gives us 3 stats instead of 4, but the 3 stats would have to be in brutality and attack, survival, so we can get the maximum bonus on the heavy crossbow. Next amulet will just be 3 tactics. Hate it. Okay, we've been in there. I like that you can jump really fast. What's going on over here? Apparently nothing, you're dead. Ah, you! There you are. There it is. Okay, I was gonna say, I thought it was kind of strange how few elites we fought. There we go. 28 brutality now. There's a lot that we gotta do still. We gotta go get the food. 34% health. Okay, eat that. Yeah, we're not gonna hit 60. We've already taken a lot of damage randomly. There's another one! It's no wonder! What is this one? I can't even read it. 1-2-1, extra jump, no. I see him. Again, very glad I decided to come back here because we are actually finding some pretty good stuff. We're not getting the rolls necessarily perfect on the amulets, but they're good enough, you know? We upgraded once. Now, there was food somewhere, wasn't there? Did I already eat it? No, it's at the bottom. Oh my god, don't forget the heavy crossbow. That would have been disastrous. If I ran through and just forgot the crossbow. Go back for it. Go back for it now. Okay. Eat the food. We're gonna go kill a giant here in a second anyways. We'll be fine. Grab the crossbow. We're gonna keep the assassin's dagger. The backstab damage on it is 83,000, oh my god. And we've done a lot of upgrading on this floor, so I wanna go kill one thing and check out the damage. Crit reload. $186,000 damage per bolt. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Okay, we're done. So from here, where can we go? We can go to fight Scarecrow or the Giant. This is a much better Giant run than it is Scarecrow run, so let's do it. One final check. Have the crossbow, yes. Did we do all the side doors? Yes. Did we go to all the shops? Yes. We re-rolled the 2, how many shops are there? 3? Oh my god. We re-rolled the 2 skill shops, and the weapon shop we don't care about. Just want to make sure I'm not forgetting anything. 12,000 HP too is not horrible. And at this point we will swap out mutations because we don't care about the melee going forward. We might care about it on the shipwreck, but we don't need all of the specific mutations we've been rolling. Or in fact, we could just recycle them anyways. Pay to reshuffle. So, plus 20% damage. We're gonna keep it. Generates a toxic cloud when the effect ends. Who cares? Mutations, what do we want? No mercy is pretty good. Disengagement we need. Do you think we need ammo? I don't think we need ammo. Do you think we need ammo? Because the heavy crossbow fires, what, 5 shots? We don't get the ammo back from anything, so we're just gonna have to wait for the bolts to come back, I think. Okay, no ammo. Reload calls the ammo back? Reload the heavy crossbow. You're right, before the ammo even gets back to us, reloading gives us full ammo. Okay, perfect, okay. I didn't know that, thank you. Thank you, chat. Melee attacks for a small amount of health, plus damage after killing an enemy. First melee attack on an enemy inflicts plus damage, melee. Rolling attacks him with the melee weapon in your backpack, dealing 102% of the weapon's base damage. Interesting. What else? Melee kills, melee. Health flask adds damage. After killing 4 elites, that's not bad. 87% damage. I don't want vengeance. Point blank. 45% damage bonus. That is actually really good, even with very little tactics. Yeah, 45% damage. You know what? Maybe we should have scaled tactics instead of survival for the legendary equipment. But still. Your next range attack after using a skill inflicts plus 200 damage. Yeah, who cares? The percent is very good here. Point blank. Then what? Point blank and Instincto? What the heck is Instincto? Oh, Master of Arms. It doesn't actually work though. There's a cooldown on it, so we'll only get 1 second reduction. Although I suppose that would work well with the grappling hook, so we can constantly be grappling, but I think I'm okay waiting a second. Does on all your bolts? Well, I'm willing to try it. This will be interesting. Are we good? I would love, oh my god, I would love to flawless this. Just making sure we're reloaded. Cooldown reduction with the ice armor is great. I'm hoping so, I'm hoping. Just want to make sure that I'm properly reloaded. Skip. Okay, well, there goes the flawless, that's fine. I'm dumb, I'm not using the grappling hook. Slowdown was the wrong move there. I'm learning a lot about how this strategy is gonna be working in the future. Okay, I'm learning a lot about how this strategy is going to be working in the future. Namely about how I'm so bad at it. Why is this so bad? Why is this so bad? I'm out of heals. Goodness gracious. What? Why can't I not oh my fucking god. It's like I'm not getting any value out of the grappling hook. I'm so dumb. Dude, I got so flustered on that fight. I'm sorry. What was happening? Why was the damage so bad? One of the benefits of reviewing this footage in post is that I can do some research and maybe try to figure out what's going on with weapons or situations that I might experience in my runs. For example, the right half of the screen right now is a still image from the run that you just saw. The heavy crossbow that we had was doing upwards of over 600,000 damage in one shot. The image on the left is from a heavy crossbow run I did recently that also had a legendary heavy crossbow on it, but this one was more tactics focused. Notice how the crossbow on the left is doing only about 150,000 damage, but the health bar is decreasing more than the crossbow on the right. Why is the crossbow that's doing 4 times damage reducing the health of the giant less than the crossbow on the left? Yeah, there might be some sort of a damage cap in place, but shouldn't it be consistent between runs? Like the health bar should be the same size, correct? And what you're seeing here is another set of still images from the fight. The one on the right is from the run you just saw. The one on the left is from the previous run that I had with a different heavy crossbow. The one on the right is doing more damage per bolt, but the one on the left is taking almost half of the health of the hands down in a single hit. So again, my question is, why does the crossbow doing more damage take the health of the hands down less? It would take 3 shots from the crossbow on the right to equal 1 shot from the crossbow on the left. And the crossbow on the left is only hitting with 3 bolts. 2 of them missed. The one on the right, all 5 bolts land, and that little white silver is the amount of health that went down from 1 hand. So what fundamentally is causing the discrepancy between damage? Is it a boss damage cap thing? Because that doesn't make sense. I mean, in this image right here, the bow on the right hit more shots. It should have more health being reduced from the hands. I don't understand what's happening here. If anyone has any idea of any possible information of why the bow on the right was so bad, please let me know. I've never seen... I was doing more damage with the repeater crossbow. What the hell? I got so flustered on the fight. What happened? Why didn't it work? Like, I had no damage output. It took like 5 shots per heavy crossbow to take out the hand. I'm doing like 500,000 damage or something. And against the eye, there was like a little tiny little piece of the health bar missing. What was, I have no idea. I have no idea why that was so utterly terrible. I really thought that would actually be a fantastic run with that heavy crossbow, but maybe there's like some damage cap thing at play. Like maybe every bolt hits the eye, and as a result, it just says that you're damage capped. Maybe I had to be standing further back from the hand or something, so that the bolts would like spread out and hit independently of one another. But also, like, the damage on the hands was so bad. Like, I couldn't take out the hands quickly at all. And then I just, you know, got hit several times because the weapon is just slow, and I was just getting a little bit flustered from that. What a horrible run. Well, no, what a great run. We had everything that we wanted, except we tried to use the heavy crossbow, but it's just so damn slow. Yeah, I don't know why that crossbow was just so bad. Maybe it's just because of the fact that it fires like 5 bolts or something. Scarecrow would have been better. Honestly, if I had a shield, I could have just done the Scarecrow and blocked the entire time. Also, I need to, I think I also need to move my microphone. It was kind of blocking the side-to-side laser shots. So I should probably like reduce it a little bit in height when I do the giant fight in the future. So, you know, lessons learned, but also, yeah, I don't know why the heavy crossbow was so bad. You would think with like a displayed damage like that, they would actually crush, but no, I think we were hitting some sort of a damage cap with the bolts from the crossbow hitting at the same time, and against the hands, I don't know, you know? I don't know why grappling hook plus heavy crossbow was just doing so little damage against the hand. Maybe, you know, you wanna know what it is? Maybe the bonus from the grappling hook only applies to one bolt. Maybe the grappling hook only applies it to the middle bolt instead of all the bolts? I don't know. I don't know. It's very strange. Anyways, hey, for those of you on YouTube, thank you very much for watching. Like the video if you've enjoyed it. Subscribe for more. Check me out on Twitch for when I go live. Support me on Twitch, Patreon, and Streamlabs, and I hope to see you here again for the next round of Dead Cells.